Hey everybody, it's John from the App Review Zone. Today we're going to be reviewing the app iLoot Jewels. iLoot Jewels is a jewel matching puzzle app. Similarities would be like to Bejeweled, Candy Crush, things like that. It's similar in the sense that it's in the same game genre, but that's pretty much where the similarities end. This game, while it does play well, it doesn't look great. First of all, this is the title screen, or the map screen as I like to call it. On the map screen you see these continents. Each of these continents you can pick. The storyline of this app is that you go to each of these places, you solve the puzzle, you collect the loot, and you take over the jewels from the whole world. Once you complete them all. I don't really think that this screen works well. I think that this screen is just like should be just like a level screen or a map screen, like you would see in a game, sort of like oh, I don't know, Angry Birds or one of those other games where there's levels. I think you should have unlockable continents. If you want to show this map, it should be unlockable. You should only see what you're playing at the time. The others should either be not visible or grayed out. I think if you had something like that, there would be more of a sense of accomplishment as you unlock them. I think it would make game players feel more connected to the game. But the other problem is I think the background is a little washed out. I just don't think it looks that great. But looks aren't everything. Let's go in. We'll pick a continent. So since I'm in Chicago, I'm gonna pick Chi-Town. It says we got to score 30,000 points to complete this mission. So once we're in the game screen, this is the game screen. As you can see, there's a three-dimensional column of of jewels. The object of this is to clear the jewels from each row or each column. You can do that by tapping on any of the ones where they're all in a row. So if you look on the bottom center, there's three pink ones in a row. If I click this button here, they go away. You can also click ones where there's two in a row. Now if you notice, I turned the column. I can swipe to the left and turn to the left. I can swipe to the right, turn it to the right. The game mechanics in this app do work very well, and that much I'm very happy with. I think that the game plays well. Here's these red ones I just picked, and boom, overall it works well. I think that they might want to give users a little more time for each level. It seems like you need to give 30,000 and they give you a minute. It just seems kind of crazy. If they wanted to do that, they might want to give you better bonuses or things like that. Maybe I didn't play the game well enough to know for sure. Now, here is one of my big pet peeves on this app. Now, if you notice, this is the transition screen. This happens every time you end a level. And there's other messages where this same templated screen shows up. If you notice, right here, the text on this screen should be inside of this border. It should be centered vertically and horizontally, or at the very least, aligned to the left, and then the whole block should be centered. And it's not. And it overlaps this border, and it looks horrible. I just think that if you're going to release an app, at least be professional enough to test each screen and make sure that they look good. This just kind of annoyed me when I saw it. But what are you going to do? Looks aren't everything. I think gameplay-wise, it's a pretty good. It's a good game. It just needs a lot of polish. That's for sure. Now at the very bottom, you'll notice these icons in the bottom. They're little power-ups that you can purchase. When you start the game, you get 50,000 coins, and you can purchase these power-ups, like this one here, Shuffle the Vault. So if I click OK, it's going to take 2,000 coins away from my coin total, and it shuffled the vault, so it moved the jewels around. Let's see here. This one, remove all alarms. There's little alarms inside here. If you click on an alarm, it'll end your game. Or at least it'll end your game. Let's see, this one, you get 3 extra lives. This one, extra 10 seconds of play, so I'll do that one. And so they don't have enough coins. Let's see here, double the score. And then you can stop. You can pause here. One of the things you don't see here is a settings screen or a settings button to get into the settings. I haven't figured out any way to get into settings to turn off the volume or lower the volume of the music in the background. I think they ought to put something like that in. That would make the game better. I'm trying to think if there's anything else really that I'd like to talk about. One of the things that's kind of annoying in this app is that after you play it a few levels, it tells you need to go back for training. There's that lovely screen again with the misaligned text, which just is annoying. And you need to go back for training, and it'll tell you that you need to wait 20 minutes, or you can pay to get the training. Personally, I think that's just a ploy for them to get you to buy more coins, which you can. Here's the add coins screen. So if you want to buy coins, you can sell things and earn gold coins. And it's taking a long time to load. Maybe it's just because I'm trying to shadow it with... oh, there we go. So as you can see, you can buy 100,000 coins for $1.99 and on up to 4.5 million coins for $50. Overall, I think that the game could be better. It could look a lot better, and that the appearance of the game took away from my enjoyment. I go into a little more detail in my written review as far as how I felt about it, but I think the game's a pretty good game. I gave it 3 stars. I would have given it 2.5, but it had that tutorial, which is in the beginning of the game. It tells you how to play, and I liked it a lot. So I gave it 3 stars. I can't really recommend it completely. I think if I give it, I'd say tell it to you like this: the game plays well, but be prepared to not like the way it looks. Also, one other thing I wanted to throw in there. You'll go to any one of these screens. You gotta, whoever wrote this game, you gotta do something about this pink. This pink color, it just hurts your eyes. And these icons, they gotta be better. You gotta stop using Windows Paint, because that's what it looks like you used. Spruce them up a bit. Make the app look nice in the next update, and for God's sake, align that text. Overall, the rest of the app is fine. I'm a nitpick when it comes to graphics. I think the app should look as good as it plays. So this is John from the App Review Zone. Until next time.